Hi, I'm Jeff Harders, and I'll be giving a presentation on how to make a great paper airplane. This is my audience, and these are the note cards I prepared for this speech. We all made paper airplanes when we were little and when we were in elementary school, and they were good, but they were flimsy, inaccurate, and no matter where you threw them, they didn't go where you wanted. So first, I'd like to demonstrate on how to make a traditional paper airplane. To make a traditional paper airplane, what you do, can you come in a little bit closer, please? Thank you. What you do is you make a hot dog fold and you fold the paper in half. And you're gonna make a crease right down the middle, and you're gonna make sure this crease is very decisive and strong. And then what you do is you grab the top edge of the paper like so, and you fold it down so that the paper comes to a triangle shape and that it's flush with the bottom of the paper, and then you crease that. And you flip the paper over, and on that same side, you're going to do the exact same thing. You're going to make the triangle, and you want it to be flush with the bottom, and fold it. And if you do that, they should be even because it's the same size triangle. What you'll do then is you'll grab the top of the paper, this flush part that hasn't been folded yet. You'll grab it about by the middle, and you fold it down so that this is flush with the bottom of the airplane. And you'll make sure it's flush all the way down, and then you'll fold it. Make sure it's folded well, because that's going to make your airplane fly better if you make very good creases. You flip it over, and you do the exact same thing to the opposite side of the airplane. Now, knowing how to make a paper airplane is a cool party trick, and it's a good conversation piece, and it's also just a really good way to kill time. And now that we have the standard run-of-the-mill paper airplane, I mean, it's cool, but it doesn't have any wow factor. It's just not, it doesn't stand out. So what I would like to show you is what I call the Dart. And this is just a much cooler airplane, and I will show you why. We do the exact same thing with the hot dog fold. Make a strong crease at the bottom, and what we do is we flip it over so that this crease is on the outside, and we flip it over one more time so the crease is on the bottom, and we grab the top left edge of the paper and we fold it so that the fold right here is even with the middle of the paper, and then we crease it so we make that triangle. Then we got the right hand side and we crease it and make that exact same triangle. And these should line up pretty well because they're the same fold. Then what we do is we flip it over, and then what we do is now we have this crease right here, we have it pointing up. And we're gonna fold it on top of itself. And you wanna make sure that the airplane, everything is lined up. It's very important. You want everything to be symmetrical. Make sure everything's lined up, and then you fold the bottom of the airplane. Make a decisive fold. So now it looks like this, like a little arrow. And what you do is you grab this already folded part of the front of the airplane, and you're gonna grab it with two hands, and you're gonna fold it down like this, so this front part of the paper is flush with the bottom of the airplane. And you're gonna fold it all the way up, like that. Make sure the crease is very pushed down. Then what you'll do is you grab the top part of the wing right here, and then you'll fold it on top of itself again so that it's flush with the bottom of the airplane, like so. And you'll fold that, and you fold it front to front, and you'll have that. Then you'll flip the airplane over, and you'll repeat the same process on the bottom. You fold the front so that it is flush with the bottom, and you crease it. Make sure it's creased well. Then you grab the back wing, and you fold it on top of itself so that it is flush with the bottom of the airplane, and you fold. Now, we have two airplanes. We have the traditional standard paper airplane, and we have the Dart, like this. Now, this airplane is slightly more advanced. There's some more advanced folding in here. It's a little harder to do. So what I do is I look down the airplane and I try and fold it so that it's sort of, you can see how the air would flow under the airplane, and you want to have it so it would create lift. So you pull the wings up a little bit. Now this airplane, you're getting a lot more performance out of the same sheet of paper. You know, these are both made out of the same sheets of printer paper. Now, you could also use regular writing paper, but because of the holes and this paper is a little bit thicker, I think you get a better airplane out of that. So this airplane, it's a little more difficult, but I think you're getting a lot more out of it. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to demonstrate how both of these airplanes fly. You're going to point the camera that way, please. Point it that way. We're going to throw the airplane. First we'll throw over our audacious crowd, we will throw the standard paper plane. That's not very impressive. Now we will throw the dart.
Whoa. Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. So, as you can see, any paper plane pilot would notice the difference between those two airplanes. And with a little extra effort and a little bit more time, you can create a paper airplane that will blow other paper airplanes out of the water. Thanks for watching.